What up, guys? Fairplay of TeamDTF here. I'm barely getting my voice back. Oh shit. Anyways, sorry for not have been updating on the channel. We had some dilemmas. Isaac actually got, or Torta got deported back to Mexico. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That didn't really happen. But I've been really sick lately. I got sick I think last week, and I went to regionals and ended up losing my voice. And I was basically doing fucking sign language the whole time I was there. Yeah, real bummer. I wish I could have had my voice when I was there. I didn't really make any videos because my voice is gone. And yeah, so just wanted you guys to know that. Besides that, I apologize for all that, and just hope that you guys keep commenting and subscribing. So I wanted to talk to you guys about 6 Samurai deck. So guys want an info, I will do it right about now. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. What up, guys? Fairplay here. I know I don't really talk about my 6 Samurais a lot, but I felt that a lot of people that do run them deserve to know how they work and how they are doing in turns. You guys may have seen my deck profile on DFish Fans page, but I want to let you guys know some of the things I run and more in depth about it, like why do I run them. So yeah, so let's start with the deck with Anishi. Shien's Chancellor. People wonder, like, when you look at cards on paper, it doesn't look good until you play it. Playtesting is a key factor in terms of deck testing. So having Shien's Chancellor out there late game is really good. And even if you draw him game like in the early game, just hold him in your hand. You have to play really conservative in terms of 6 Sams nowadays. Not so much aggressive as you can. If you can, go for game, go for game. But don't, if you're gonna go for game, make sure you count it for the damage and you make sure you finish the job. Don't fucking overextend and end up fucking blowing your hand. Because once you blow big, they just fizzle out. They're like a firework and they just die off. So make sure you make sure you pay attention to what you're doing, and you account for your plays. So make sure you always have a backup plan. That's what I always think with 6 Samurais, because whenever they have a monster out there, you always have to have a backup plan. Like, they expect to get gores, expect to get tragged. Make sure you have like a hand waiting for them. Like, you know, think ahead. So Shien's Anishi is the reason why I play this card. It's a very non-aggressive card. It's more conservative. You can make this card eventually a +1 by continuously popping it. By the second time you pop a monster, you most likely +1, because you would have popped the monster the first time, and then you can synchro this for 8-star like nothing, and make a Colossal Fire with all the warriors in your graveyard. Just makes it really good. So yeah, just let you know. And if you're playing a mirror match and they try to reborn your Shien, you could always use Anishi. Like, say if they had a reborn and it was your turn and they drew into a reborn their turn or something, you could take this and remove your Shien, because say if he warninged it, I mean, what are you talking about warning? If he warninged it, it obviously wouldn't come back, but you could make him used to it and remove it. But say if he just destroyed it regularly, you can remove the Shien and yeah, not have it used against you, which is really good, because Shien being used against you is just so brutal. Hurts your hand a lot. So yeah, Shien's Chancellor, really good card. Hand of the 6, really good. Mizuho, I really like Mizuho, but I really want to try out Hand, and I've had Hand in my arsenal of cards and I really want to just try it out. It works good. It works fine. Like, you're always gonna be placed in those situations where you're gonna need a Mizuho or a hand, so might as well just go with hand. It's better off popping hand than popping an 1800 beater like Keysign. Because when you had Mizuho and Keysign, it's like, oh, I have to get rid of my Keysign and attack for 1600. A lot of monsters get over 1600, so it sucks. Rather get rid of hand. So yeah, double Grandmaster. The card's not dead draw. You don't dead draw him. You can really make this card beneficial in terms of like monsters, like synchroing and just getting him out there. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, he's a dead card in my hand just because I already have a Grandmaster on the field. No, it's like, he's eventually going to be a good card. Like, say if your field gets cleared, like, you have the potential to bring out another Grandmaster, so it's really good. Just as you guys know, if Grandmaster gets warninged, you could get it back, and if you Royal Oppression it, you could get it back. So people have been doing that. I don't know why you've been doing it, but okay. Doesn't really make sense. So yeah, I run triple Keysign. Really good. Just a great intimidation factor because he does also back you up. When he crowds the field, it's a really bad card to be up against when it comes to OTK. But make sure you play your cards right. He makes United alive in terms of like special summoning and getting those extra counters on it. So really great card. So just as you guys know, 6 keys on. He's really good. Triple Kaigeki, really MVP. I set this guy against anti-meta, and I just like I had him. They were attacking him. They couldn't get over it because all of his monsters were 100. It wasn't Gemini anti-meta because they could obvious easily Hero Blast it, but it was a full anti-meta with like Doom Cows and Thunder King. He was a 2000 defense monster, and he's just really good against that deck and saved me like time and to stall out for something I could do. Like, it's really good. So yeah. Triple Kagemusha. Really good. He makes Shein possible and a lot of synchroing possible in the deck. He's really this card is really underrated because whenever the other second effect where like you could target if you target exactly one face up 6 samurai, you basically change it target to Kagemusha. Like, I really like having Kagemusha and a Shein out there just because it really helps. But yeah, really good card. Double Magatama. Having 3 Magatamas is a little bit overboard, but you could try it, I guess. Muskani Magatama is really good. You can negate their warning if you have a 6M out there already. Negate their 7 souls, negate their bribe. Really good card. Yeah, all around good card. Solemn Judgment. 7 tools stops it. Like, he stops 7 tools. Triple Double Edge. You really need this card because say if you do overextend and you fuck up, and you're one of those people that fuck up a lot, you could always potentially make a comeback with Double Edge. So it's always good to have an arsenal of 3. The card's never really dead in terms of it. It just means more power to you if you have 3. So yeah. Mirror Force, really good. Giant, you already know. Double Warning, you already know. Double MST, you really need the backup support in this. Like, I've considered these cards really essential to the deck. You really need to get rid of Royal Oppression. I know you guys probably seen Royal Oppression being used in 6 times, but you have to be a really like, you have to really know how to play like around your contradictions. Like, you're special summoning and you have a Royal Oppression. Like, you gotta make sure you work around it. So that's why I always say, like, I don't really run royal oppression, but you can run it, because I just feel like I need to special summon. Like, in terms, like, if I have a royal oppression out there and he basically blows me out and he manages to get over my monsters, and how am I gonna make a comeback with 3 double edges and I have Monster Reborn on top of that and a lot of other cards that special summon themselves. Not saying that you could use Grandmaster, but yeah, just so you guys know, like, it's like, yeah, it's not really hard. Well, you can't, I don't think you can use Grandmaster, because if it's your royal oppression, it's considered your card. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. I wasn't really thinking about that play, but I've never been put in that situation, so I wouldn't really know. So yeah, I run the Triple United. It's really good. Pot of Greed. What I usually like doing is summoning Kaigeki Kagemusha. Wait, draw 2. If you draw an extra, like, say if you draw another 6-time United and you have a Grandmaster, and then you synchro for Shein, and then special summon Grandmaster, you draw another 2 cards. That's one way to play it. Don't go synchro Grandmaster and then draw 2 cards, because you can really make that card. You really don't really use all the benefits of the 6-time United cards. Triple Smoke, really good. Triple Upstart, this card's not broken. It's so good. Like, seeing this card used to be so good. Draw into a lot of good cards. When you have running a 37 card deck, in terms, like, these are dead cards. These are blanks. You're running a 37 card deck in terms of the Upstart. Really good. Dark Hole, Cunning. If you want to go for game, this is a card you could potentially use for game. Just make sure you have a 6 Samurai in your graveyard. Yeah. Good against mirror matches. So you go, say you have 6 Samurai in the graveyard. So, like, you have a Shein out there. So you have 2 Sheins out there. You go Shein, and then you attack, activate Cunning, bring back Shein, attack again for 5,000. So, really good. So, attack for 2,500. So then, it's like another. So if you had 2 Sheins, you basically do 7,500 damage. That's a really good card. Cunning, really good. Makes Gateway alive again. So you go summon Kagemusha. You have Gateway. Bring back your Shein. You got this 4-star. Bring out a fucking. I mean, you got 4 counters. Bring out a Grandmaster. You're good. You're gravy. It's a really good card. Cunning is really good. Giant Tune, really good card. I hate this card when I play Monarchs, but it's a really good card. Reinforcements, Rhoda, really good. I like it. It gets the job done. Gateway of the 6, Broken, Monster Reborn, and Book of Moon at 1. Really good card. Just book their Shein, fucks them up. Book their Kagemusha, fucks them up too. So yeah, guys, it's a really good card. So that you guys know. One card I wanted to help you guys wanted to talk about was this card right here. So I'm taking this for my 6-time deck, and I know a couple people on my locals have been using this card because of me. I presented it to them. I brought it to a tournament. I activated it. Basically, Zombie World does what? It shuts down a lot of decks. Really good. It shuts down Monarchs, one of your worst matchups, and it protects you. Your sidings basically for your opponent's sides. Using Zombie World allows you to protect your 6 Samurais. So I brought this card. I first presented it at regionals, and it actually worked really good. I could have actually roll sharked a lot of people because they were misplaying on their cards a lot. Like, they don't care to read and they don't care to acknowledge what they're doing. So they just assume and act on it. So basically, Zombie World changes all your 6 Samurais to zombies. one of the factors of that is that you have to work around this card. You don't go zombie world first. So you wanna, it's basically a card to shut down your opponent. It's like how people run Royal Oppression in 6M. You have to work around it. But zombie world is more flexible in terms of like bringing out monsters, because you always can synchro. That's the good thing about it. But the only thing that hurts is that you need a warrior to synchro for Sheehan. So you always synchro Sheehan before you activate zombie world. So you activate zombie world after you have your Sheehan. He can't puppet plant you. He can't kinetic soldier you. Basically, he makes those cards he sided in for dead. And he fucked himself up by having those. So say if he sided in 3 puppet plants, 3 kinetics. Those are 6 dead cards in this deck. You know how bad it is to have 6 dead cards again? Like, having this and double these versus Monarchs is fucking retarded. Like, that's so bad. So just think about 6 cards that are dead. These are so dead against Monarchs because they don't really have a backup because they run the Treeborn engine. Really, having 6 cards would really hurt your deck, hurt a person's deck that they don't use. They could be, yeah, cards there, but they're not really cards they want anymore because the cards are not alive anymore. Zombie World fucks them up. I really wanted to tell you guys about that. It's a really good card. Rate, comment, subscribe. And I just recommend that you guys run Ancient Fairy Dragon in your side. Try not to go too crazy with 6Ms, play conservative, and look forward to the YCS and whoever's going out there. So yeah, this is Fairplay of TeamDTF, and I'm signing out.